It is that time of the month. Cloth and Paper subscription box unboxing. I'm super excited for this box because I just have a memory of the Cloth and Paper sub boxes being really good because I believe it's the CEO Ashley's birthday. Their anniversary happens around this time as well. I just can't put my finger on what June was. Oh, another one is their bibliophile box. That is a must-have, but I don't think that this is it because I feel like I would have seen more content, short form content from Cloth and Paper about books. But anywho, let's open this up. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the color of the month is. I feel like their boxes every month, there's just been a really beautiful pop of color. And they're just so good at coming up with really great ideas, especially for my own planner. I do plan on switching things out in my planner at the start of July. So any inspo I can get from these boxes, I will take. The pop of color is red, beautiful, but oh my gosh, I just forgot, and I do remember seeing this on their social media. I get a full-on planner. I get a front and back cover, and then I have some dividers, it looks, and it's so pretty. It looks like it's an opaque white, and then the lettering on the tabs are red. So we've got a monthly overview card. We get a really pretty deco card, although they're normally pretty. This one's just slightly creepy because of the red light. It's giving shining. Okay, these, what are these? These are numbers. Oh, time blocking stickers, it looks. Yeah, these are probably time blocking stickers. Ooh, circle page flag set. This is a really pretty dashboard. Oh, okay, so it looks like these probably, I was gonna say this probably fits. Okay, I have no idea actually. See, I miss something that Cloth and Paper has stopped doing. I think they stopped doing it this year. I loved the deco cards that would show you what exactly is in the box. Like this, I have no idea what this is. I'm assuming these are time blocking stickers. Oh wow, this feels like a heavy duty pen. It is so heavy. I love the white casing. Now the top is red, so I'm curious, is the ink red as well? It says gel medium on the side of the barrel, so maybe this is like a 0.5 or 0.7 nib red ink gel pen. But as of lately, I've been loving ballpoint pens. I've been using this Uniball, which is a gel pen. However, I like it. I don't mind a gel pen. I really don't. But there's just something more consistent with a ballpoint pen. The pen that I was using for my Hobonichi ran out of ink, and it was the pen that the Hobonichi comes with every year when you purchase, I think around September, October. I don't think you get that every time you order a Hobonichi. But I ran out of ink and had to figure out what other pen to use. And I started using, I believe it was a Zebra F130 or F03. That is a ballpoint pen, and it is amazing. I love writing in cursive with it in my Hobonichi. This is actually 2 dashboards. This is just a plain red that says "For Your Eyes Only." And then you get another one right behind it. So that means that I could layer this on a different dashboard. I really, really like this. Like this year I wasn't planning on purchasing the cloth and paper sub boxes because one, I do feel that I have so much stationery. It is hard trying to get through everything. But I do find that stationery makes great gifts. Like if I know I'm not going to use something, I do think that, and you know what, that actually reminds me, like I could make a planner for a friend with this stationery. That's what this is. This is a front and back cover. I just realized, like, then what do you do with the rings? Like, there aren't any rings in here. Look at that. That is just so gorgeous. Like, I wish I was somebody who used multiple planners because it's so pretty. Like, I kind of want to put it together now, but I don't have rings and I don't know how to put rings in this. So I'm assuming that's something that you have to buy separate. I like the old school library card that you would find in books. In this sub box, you get a pack of undated inserts. And this is, I would say, daily pages, because right here, this entire column here is a time blocking section. Love a time blocking section. You get a space here to write out the date, a priority section, and then your task for the day. So this would be nice to try out. I wouldn't mind trying this out for a week. I've actually been thinking about doing that for the rest of 2025. I was thinking every month I could maybe switch out my inserts and try something new every month, like a different weekly format, because I think I have quite a few different formats, like some from Cloth and Paper, some from Rosie. I think maybe another one from a different brand, but yeah, thinking about doing that for the rest of the year, but just also not wanting to put too much pressure on myself, because I know for me, I think like although I am a recovering perfectionist, and I love my routine, I love like my setup, I love my planner right now, like it's just doing so much for me. But the idea of switching out my weekly inserts every month gives me a little bit of anxiety, because like, what if it doesn't work for me in particular? But I know I want to try the weekly inserts for you guys so that you guys can see, what other inserts are out there. So I'm 50-50 on it. I mean, I don't know, me talking about it right now, I'm like 70% of me wants to do it, and then 30 doesn't want to, but we'll see. And the red this month is it's like a candy red. I'm not a big fan of like the funky prints that Cloth and Paper have been coming out with lately. I don't see myself ever using this. I'm going to check Cloth and Paper's Instagram and figure out what the heck they were doing with the rings for these customizable planners. I kind of see people using like disc. Okay, let's try it out, because I do have disc. Oh my God. Serious brain fart. Okay, the only way a disc would work is if there were slits here, but I don't think I want to do that. I feel I would not be surprised if Cloth and Paper sold actual rings. Anywho, I can't remember if I finished this thought earlier, but this year I was not planning on getting, Cloth and Paper boxes. But honestly, since I have officially moved to an A6 planner, having the sub boxes have been great because I've been wanting new dashboards, new inserts. I think last year it just got a little overboard with my A5 inserts, my A5 dashboards. Like if you're getting the sub box and you're also buying things, you just turn out to have a really big collection of stationery that you don't end up using. So for this year, I decided to stick with it because I am using a new size planner, an A6, and it is nice to kind of expand on that collection of my stationery. So anywho, I think the plan is I want to, like, my friend already has a planner. I believe she does. But I don't know. I remember her showing interest in using an A6, and I don't know. I feel like I should make her a planner. That's what I'm thinking. I'm getting a little tired of the bangs. Not in a bad way, but like I love the bangs. I just think this is like my signature look. You know, like you hit a certain age and you just do the same hairstyle over and over again until forever. So I think this might be my hairstyle, like long hair with bangs. Although I've been cutting my bangs myself since November, like since they started to grow out, and I feel like it's lost its shape. I need to go in and get it professionally cut. But I think what I'm going to do is grow them out for the summer and then go in like September, October, and then get them trimmed. This week is a pretty busy week. It is my husband's birthday, and then I'm throwing him a pool birthday party on Saturday, and then it's Father's Day on Sunday. So I don't know, it's feeling like December all over again. My sister and my friend invited me out to brunch, so we're checking out a new brunch spot today. And then we're gonna run some errands. have fallen. I mean, I blew these balloons up around 6 this morning. I figured it would last all day. Now I'm gonna have to inflate 6 more balloons. Oh. We are on the second outfit of the day. I'm probably gonna change today. I'm in that phase right now where everything in my closet I hate. I honestly just sit there thinking, I don't have anything to wear in a closet full of things to wear. I got in and out for lunch today, ate it with the family, which was super sweet. I even picked up my husband a coffee as an afternoon pick-me-up. I've been editing my vlog, episode 53, which should be posting tonight. As of right now, I need to tidy up the kitchen because tonight I am once again cooking another grand meal. This is, and I mentioned this in my vlog, let me grab the cookbook. This is Half Baked Harvest by Tegan Gerard. I am making a chicken thigh dish with like peaches. I cooked it last week or the week before, and it turned out so good. David loved it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this for your birthday. I am making a rosemary peach bruschetta chicken. Bruschetta? This is what it looks like. So good. I want to do a quick book update because the last time I talked about books with you all, I was in a reading slump. And I indeed got out of it with the help of my favorite genres, one of which a historical fiction and a thriller. First book I read was First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston. This is a high stakes thriller with an unreliable narrator. The story follows a professional con artist, or maybe she's an agent. She is working for someone, but it isn't something official like the CIA or anything. This is a cat and mouse trope packed with a plot twist, double crosses because no one seems to be who they say they are. It was a quick read, super easy to get through. Really, I just wanted to know how it was going to end. And that's usually how it is with these types of books. While I was reading that, I was also reading The Lion-Hearted Women of Tehran. I love a book about friendship, and I love it even more when history is the backdrop. This story covers decades of Iran's political transformation. Because the characters are so young when the book starts, and we're kind of on this journey with them until they're old. It's a sad coming of age story. There's betrayal, redemption, sacrifices. Although this book left me feeling sad, I also felt very inspired. The characters in this book are fighting for their rights. And even when things around them are only getting worse, they continue to fight. And it just shows how resilient some women are. Very, very powerful read. I also read Same Time Next Summer for my book club. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that book. But I also don't want to say anything bad because of my biases. Like, I just don't like that genre. And I get the purpose of them. It's a feel-good type of read, supposed to be easy. But I honestly find it very hard, very difficult. So I don't want to say anything bad because I really don't think it's the book. It's me. Like, I'm the problem here. As of right now, I am reading The Book Club for Troublesome Women, another historical fiction, but this one is set in America in 1960s suburbia. It's early days, but I believe this story is following 4 women. They start a book club, and naturally, they form this bond, this sisterhood, and it just reminds me so much of my book club. And I'm actually reading it for my sister-in-law's book club. So far, a really good read. I'm also reading Somewhere Beyond the Sea by T.J. Klune. We read the first book for book club about 2 months ago, The House by the Cerulean Sea, and now we're reading book number 2. This is a feel-good fantasy about acceptance, fighting prejudices, and belonging. I'm almost done with this one, and surprisingly, I'm liking book number 2 better than the first. I just find that the characters in book 2 and their motives are more realistic than the ones in part 1. I am indeed still reading Iron Flame. I am enjoying it. The beginning is a bit slow, but then again, Fourth Wing was also very slow, and it really didn't start to pick up until like page 300. Once you get to that point, it's worth it. I've come to terms that I am not going to binge read this book like everyone else. Like, this is a book that's going to probably take me a year to finish, and I'm okay with that. I also picked up 2 books to add to my TBR stack. I got the physical copies because the covers are beautiful. The Safekeep, a gothic mystery set in Netherlands, 1961, features an enemies to lovers trope with a dark twist. This story follows a reclusive woman whose ordered life is disrupted when her brother's girlfriend moves in for the summer. It's packed with sexual tension, family secrets, trauma, everything you need for a psychological thriller. Next, The Last Sane Woman. This story follows a struggling artist who finds a cache of letters by a deceased artist. She becomes dangerously obsessed with uncovering the truth. This book kind of reminds me of It reminds me of that that Shailene Woodley movie. It was on Netflix. That was more of a romance. The whole like reading the letters and trying to figure out what happened. It reminds me of that, minus the romance, combined with the high-end art world and the aesthetic in Nocturnal Animals and the dynamic in the book Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. It's just like artist obsessed with another artist. Like that's what this book reminds me of, a combination of all three. That might not even be an accurate description of what the book is, but honestly, that's just what the summary made me feel. Adding these to my TBR stack, I don't even know when I will get to those books. Hopefully soon. It's just funny how anytime I make a dent in my TBR stack, here I go just ordering more books. Anywho, this video is probably close to 45 minutes, so I'm gonna let you go here. Thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. I will see you all in the next one.